Hello, you adventuring beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is The Last Hope Scar, Season 1, Episode 18, The New Arrival. We shall begin, as we always do, with introductions. Beginning with Kerr.
Hello everyone, I am Kerr, I am the storyteller, I am the runner of this fine game, and I am here to bring everybody happy fun times.
And I am Tochemay. I am playing Brussel, the Bulbasaur.
Hello, I am Octo, and I am playing Cobalt, the roughest, toughest thrill around.
Baby,
No,
you are super
Cutie.
baby.
stop it.
Cute.
No.
Yay, Cobalt is back.
Yeah, I'm back.
I am Razim, and I am playing as Hunter, the poochyena, a dark psychic type poochyena, and he is the shy bundle of social anxiety.
He's fine.
I am Foxfiend. I'm playing Ken. Fire type Vulpix, who's trying to help out the anxious, the small bundle of anxiety.
I am Merl. I'm playing Midnight, the dark type Zora, who has discovered that he does not like being an airplane.
Bling! You do a great job at it though.
I did, but that's not an experience I want to repeat anytime soon.
Do it!
Now you just need to learn fly.
Yeah, just learn fly. There you go. Problem solved.
Okay. Hey y'all. I'm William Swift. Or that's not that. God dang it. I'll deal with that in a sec. I'm Kenku / William Swift, depending on where you know me. I play Shale, the nerdy grass ground sand shrew of the group.
Alright, and I am Taldiri. I will be playing Shade and cameoing because my normal Friday thing has been canceled for the next few weeks, which means I get to cameo.
Join us.
Shade is going to be totally fine with this situation. Totally nothing at all will upset Shade.
Join us forever and ever.
Look, just because I told you Shade's backstory and you immediately went baby doesn't mean that I can join you forever.
He is baby!
Truly, this is the dankest dungeon.
Ido Things tipped $5.
I do things. Thank you so very much for that tip and supporting the channel. I really hugely appreciate it.
The Frosty? No.
Shallot.
No.
Yes, Jalen.
No.
Yeah, just because you find him baby does not mean that I can shirk my normal Friday responsibilities. I will be while they are canceled though.
Pulls out knife. I can ensure that they're canceled forever.
No, you can't. Traveling costs money.
It's true.
Ouch.
It's true.
Yeah, we
Money
don't
is
have
expensive.
money.
Hey, look, he is threatening the sanctity of the Friday game that I've been playing in for about a decade.
It's a sacrifice for the greater good.
I will have harsh words if I find out that my normal storyteller has been shanked.
Plausible deniability.
Yeah, well, you see, the thing is that I am not the law, so I don't have to care about plausible deniability.
Also, after what happened last week, I thought that this donation goal was something the party might need.
Tip goal.
Tip goal, sorry. It used to be donation goal when I started, and for like years it was. I'm used to that.
Tip goal.
What does it matter if it's called a dono goal or a tip goal?
Legalities.
Oh, okay.
Yes, who would like to do the backstory?
Yes, now we move on to the recap. Though I will slide in here to mention that this is the SCAR system that we are playing, or Stories and Creatures in Alternate Realities. It is a playtest system, so the way things work may change from one week to the next. This is a Pokemon campaign. But for now, we're going to go ahead and turn the recap over to...
I'm immune because I'm
Midnight.
cameoing.
Oh, goody. It's my turn.
Shit.
All right, here. See if I can get through this without coughing. The circus's main event is about to begin, and everyone is piling into the big top. While Midnight is regretting his life's choices with Baru, Hunter encounters a mystery backstage. It turns out to be a couple of Pokemon, a pincer whose cabinet Hunter destroyed. Hunter escaped with the aid of his shadows, and a specter of a Fuecoco named Coco in the form of a haunter. They decide to continue watching the circus acts, but things remain to be seen if everything is good with the haunter. Domino goes to Cobalt to inform him of Hunter's escapades backstage. The group is gathered to deal with the issue, and they find my handwriting. They find the circus number 2, a Corviknight named Kava, and get permission to go backstage. They start to investigate the area. Ken finds Hunter doing Hunter things. They meet Coco, who does not particularly like them. They exchange pleasantries, but Coco seems a bit overprotective. And
Cough, understatement, cough.
is taking a hard stance to Hunter's friends. Hunter sends Coco after Domino as Domino is summoned.
We are all
I had to turn the
heroes.
page.
You and Boo and I, hamsters and rangers everywhere, rejoice!
Spooky! Thank you so very much for that treat. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it.
Hunter calls off Coco and instead has Coco just keep an eye on
A
Domino.
magnanimous dispensation.
Tochemay tipped $105. Who has the most scars?
And Tochemay, thank you so very much for that tip and your huge support of the channel, keeping this going. The tip goal is fully completed. I'll switch it over to the DLC outfits now.
Woohoo. Coco tries to get Hunter to let him obliterate Domino, but no, it is not to be today. After this, the circus main event winds down. Everybody meets back at Brussels.
Shale is not there, and neither is Cobalt, since well, Hunter kind of decided didn't like that Cobalt called him his rival and pummeled him.
Hunter didn't like that?
Yeah.
Hunter, the
No,
Hunter,
Coco.
Hunter.
the Hunter, not Hunter.
Just call him Coco.
Coco. Yeah, Coco decided he didn't like Cobalt calling himself a rival, because he's gonna hurt him. So he pummeled him into the ground multiple times.
Anyway, after that, we meet back up at Brussels' little press box type thing, and the session ends.
VIP area.
Yes, is there anything anyone else wants to add?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing good. Cameoing in a new game.
I hope you like it. I hear it's a pretty good game.
Yeah, I'm just just vibing.
Vibing's good. Vibing's good. All right. So, who is ready to start?
Yeah. Woo!
Funny thing, I don't see who.
Woo! Woo! Orbital nuke detected. All right. So what were you guys talking about when we ended last session as you guys got back to Brussels section of the theater or of the show? Yes.
Stats? Or are you wanting to do that later?
We can do it now. One sec. Un momento. No momento, por favor. Getting that up. Getting this up.
Just what I expect. Next, Shale is probably talking with Jaw as they try how to give Cobalt some cold compresses for the pain, among other things.
Oh, so you're giving him booze.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Get Cobalt drunk again.
Probably not, being that that's partially probably why he got caught there in the first place.
Make Cobalt drunk again.
Alright, where's my thing at?
Okay, I guess we can go and get started because you don't have that ready.
Yeah.
So go ahead and set the scene, Kerr.
Alright, sorry, I was getting my thing out because I was getting other things up too. Alright, so. What do you guys remember about what you were talking about at the end of last week?
The last thing I remember is they were catching Midnight up on what actually happened.
Yes.
Because Midnight wasn't there.
Yes, you would be just getting the rundown about what had happened, who this haunter is, and basically what happened to Cobalt.
And who killed the Coco.
Yes, and who killed Coco.
Yes. And Midnight's just going to be like, so basically just the typical Friday night.
Cobalt, just to let you know, while you're recovering at the moment,
Mhm.
your sweet, sweet little boyfriend is there at your side.
Aw.
Aww.
Yes, he is holding onto your little paw and basically just watching over you as you are getting your wounds treated.
Hope he likes that position. He'll be there a lot.
He'll be able to move soon. He just might not be at tip-top shape. All right, so what do you plan to do? It looks like the show is starting to wind down now that midnight has left and everything's basically coming to a close. Where would you guys like to head off to now?
Midnight probably needs to say goodbye and get a hug.
Why
Hug.
not? I'll give Baru a hug.
Baru happily walks over to you and very gently gives you a hug.
That was fun, but let's wait a little bit before we do it again.
It was fun?
Yes, I enjoyed myself, but let's
He's going up and up and up
no
and catch.
Oof. Let's wait a little bit till next time. I kind of want to stay on the ground for a little bit.
You want to stay on the ground? As he looks at the ground slowly and then back at you.
No, not like that. I just want to stand on the ground on my own power.
He'll pause before nodding his head slowly. And he will very gently sit you down and pat you on the head.
Well, thank you. Till we meet again.
He'll nod.
And then Midnight's gonna go to the inn to have a drink.
Okay, off to the inn. What about everybody else, though?
I think Shale first check with Jarl, see if he needs his help any. If not, he'll
AFK for just a moment.
he'll head back to the tent and try to catch up with his parents for a little bit, and then he'll probably just head back to the inn. Head back to the inn. And head to the inn and wait for the others.
Okay, Jarl's going to be just kind of wrapping a few more bandages around Cobalt, adding a little bit more medicine, making sure he's okay. It's like, he should be stable now. He's not going to be moving too quickly for the next day or two, but he should be okay.
That's good. I guess
Jarl's just going to look at Cobalt. Think of it as a training experience.
Did anybody catch the number of Truckcoon?
Truckcoon wanted to isekai you.
Someone tried to isekai me.
But yes, you would be able to go catch up with your parents and then make your way to the inn.
Okay.
What about Brussel and Hunter?
Hunter's going to hide in his office.
Coco is right there with you, Hunter.
Right.
Okay, I'm back.
I'll head to the inn.
Okay. You would get there with Midnight and Shale. Hunter, Coco is going to be looking at you, and you just see the Hunter cock its head Why are you hiding?
I don't like being around people.
Do you want me to get rid of them for you?
Temptation.
Answers.
What do you mean the answer is no?
Oh, I didn't realize my mic was on.
Huh?
If he wants Coco to get rid of the entire village, I think that's up to him.
Yeah, but that includes us.
And he didn't say that was that was a negative.
Oh. It's been nice knowing y'all.
No.
Well, if any-
I'm okay in here.
Well, if anyone causes you problems or trouble, I'd be happy to get rid of them for you to keep you safe.
I'm just imagining him meeting Marie. Oh no.
As the haunter will try to give the little bag of social anxiety a hug.
Hunter does not move at all.
He gives him a tight little hug. Don't worry, Hunter. I'll always be here for you. I love you so much. You're my bestest friend.
Thanks.
As let's cut over to the inn. Oh, wait, sorry. Kin, what are you up to? As the show winds down, everyone starts to go their separate ways. Midnight, Shale, and Brussel all eventually make their ways to the inn.
I don't know. I guess I'll. It's nighttime.
Yes.
Time for sleep. I'm heading to bed.
You're gonna be heading to bed?
I'm gonna be heading to bed unless something stops me.
Okay. No, that's perfectly fine if you'd like to go to bed. Nothing would get in your way, no. And at the tavern, at the inn, Shale, Midnight, and Brussel, I'm assuming you guys would all have like a table together?
Yeah.
Probably.
Sure.
It would be dear Mommy Dearest, who would be checking in with you guys.
Oh. Hey.
As Marie's bringing you guys your drinks and everything, looking over. So, where's the rest of the group, huh? Usually they're with ya.
Hunter is in his usual hidey hole. Cobalt is in the medical tent because his mouth got the better of him again, and Ken, I don't know where he went. I think he went home.
I went ahead and let someone know I was heading home and to bed before leaving.
Yeah, he went home. I think he's tuckered out.
Understandable. So, what did you think of the show? I hear that you were in it, Midnight.
Yeah, I was in it. I got to fly.
Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it, but I am not ready to. I think I need a break from flying for a while.
She gives a soft chuckle. You are a braver Pokemon than I am.
Either that or I just don't know how to say no. Especially the Baru. He's just too precious.
He is a baby.
Very strong, baby.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
know
sure
that
it's
too.
fine. It's fine, right?
What could go wrong?
A lot. A lot could go wrong.
Yeah.
There's an old rumor I heard from a Nicket. No, don't want to say that because it could get better, but it always could get worse.
Oh, I know. I know.
And then also missing out on the festival.
I don't think we were actually the festival was coming to a close as we headed out.
Mm-hmm.
I think we did what we needed to do. After all, we were there for other reasons. He smiles to Mary.
Well, why don't you lot have a few more drinks and then get to bed? It's gonna be a brand new day tomorrow for you guys, I bet.
Yeah.
Yes, though it may, but we may have this. Yes, though I think we may be with Cobalt's condition. It may be a couple days before we can deal with what maybe having to deal with.
Hey, it's not. There's no reason not to have at least a little bit of chance to relax and, unwind, be able to just enjoy yourself a little bit. You guys have
That's
been
true.
going. You deserve a chance to be able to rest and relax.
That's true.
There's
I'll
no
drink
rest
to
for the
that.
wicked.
You would say that, Brussel.
So is there anything anyone wants to do this evening, or shall we cut to morning?
I'm for cutting the morning, unless
Okay.
somebody else has something to do.
Hunter will go out and stalk in the night, looking for prey to devour.
Hey, Hunter, what are we doing?
Sleeping.
But you just said we were stalking, looking for prey.
Well, yeah, that was out of character.
Or was it?
It was.
Is this the start of Hunter's evil arc?
The closest Hunter's going to get to an evil arc is what he's already been doing. And that's just killing people that are in his way.
Yeah, he's already committed regicide, led a coup d'etat, a few of them. I think that's pretty evil.
For the righteous reasons.
Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne! But yes, it is. You hear the sound of a rooster cawing the morning as day comes once more, and all of you begin to stir and awaken. Cobalt, you are feeling much better. You are not at full strength again, but you are now able to actually function and move around.
Alright. Just kind of groan a bit. It's like, I'm still all messed up, but oh well.
And right asleep right next to you, His paw resting on where yours was is Roka, who is softly snoring at the moment.
Alright.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hold still for a bit, just let him sleep a little while longer, and then I'm gonna go wake him up. Go, hey, I'm awake.
He's going to jump a little bit and shake his head. Oh, good morning. Are you okay? Do you need anything? I can get you some water or something.
Yeah, some water be fine.
He will nod and quickly scamper out as Jarl comes in. Well, how are you feeling?
Like I got ran over by a horde of Tauruses.
That makes sense considering the extent of your wounds. Though, thankfully, you're going to make a full recovery, I'm proud to say.
Yeah. Man, I really gotta prove some things, though. Next time, I don't have to deal with someone like that. Well, I don't really have much I can do against this one person, but oh well.
I'm sure you'll be able to figure something out.
Yeah, I gotta talk to someone, figure something out.
Well, there's not much more I can do. All I would recommend is you get some more rest and let your body recover. You should be back to full speed in the next day or two.
Yeah, I'll try to keep it easy for now.
I know how difficult that is for you.
And then he immediately goes and trains? No.
Yes, you would get your water and then you would be allowed out, Cobalt.
Alright. At this point I'm just going since I gotta take it easy for the rest of the day, I guess let's at least go around. Let's at least gonna go around and see what's going on, at least.
It looks like a pretty simple day so far. Everyone's just kind of waking up, getting everything up. The shops are opening. The adventure teams are getting ready to go in and see what missions are available. It's so far just a pretty simple day.
Alright. Oh, I look at Roka and go, oh, do you need a way to get back to where you live?
No, I'm okay hanging out here with you.
Okay, just making sure that, you won't get in trouble because I know that weird caste system you have going on where you live.
No, I'm okay. I like being here with you.
Okay.
What, you want to send him back to get executed?
No. Well, I mean, I got some space in my place, so yeah, you can stay with me if you want.
He nods his head excitedly.
Bow chicka bow wow.
At least my character is getting something.
Happy fun times.
Yeah. All right. At this point, I guess I'm just gonna go to the local meetup and just see what's going on over there.
Okay. What is everyone else up to now as you stir for a new day?
She'll get up probably around sunrise, sit out a little bit and take notes. Something he hasn't actually done that often in his notebook. Once that's done, probably have breakfast with his folks, and then he'll head once he's done breakfast, he'll head to the office to go see it. To head in the direction of the office.
Okay. Sounds good to me, Shale. Let's see. Brussel, what are you up to?
Need to make sure our little warrior is all right. To make sure his bandit mask hasn't been wiped off his face.
Brussel's coming to check on Cobalt. Babies.
I see Brussel and I go, oh, surprised to see you here.
Yeah, I needed to give you back this little thing we found in the tents.
Mm.
And I hand him the silver pendant.
Ah. Oh yeah, we did find this at that tent, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Know what it's for?
Nope. It's for you.
Oh, okay. I take a closer look at this silver pendant. See, does it have anything that looks like anything that sticks out?
Yes, actually. The same symbol that you see every day of your life, basically, is on that pendant.
Oh, okay.
AKA the mark that's on Hunter's face.
Oh.
I thought it would be most appropriate for you.
Alright, well.
I wouldn't say
guess
he
it's
sees
good
it
for motivation.
every day.
I mean, he knows the mark.
Well, yes, but, you know, Hunter typically tries to keep it hidden.
I was using hyperbole.
They go, well, it's motivation at least.
See, everything is fine.
Alright, so I asked Brussel, so where's everyone else at, by the way? Like, what's everyone else doing?
Around town.
Yeah, alright.
It's still early morning.
Yeah. I just wanted to get out and do something, at least something not too strenuous right now, but, you know, something to keep me busy, or else I'm not gonna be, like, I did not want to be stuck in that medical bed for so long.
Are you feeling up to getting up and around still, though?
Yeah, I mean, I'm moving, so yeah. Just told to take it easy for a day or two.
He can totally do it.
Does Cobalt even know what taking it easy means?
He can totally do it. Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Here's the big question. How is Cobalt gonna deal with Coco?
He's another puzzle I have to deal with. Unfortunately, things in my repertoire don't really do well against him, so I gotta learn.
Hopefully, he's not going to be the one to have to deal with it.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Kin, what are you doing as you wake up?
Morning routine stuff, you know. pray, clean up, and get my fur brushed. Then go check on the travelers that are passing through town, and seeing if I can get more stories.
Sounds good. Let's see.
Hello
Hunter!
there. May I have your story? Ah, thank you. Yes.
What are you up to?
When he wakes up, he's going to ask Coco to get him breakfast. And otherwise,
Coco would happily get.
he's staying in his office.
Okay. Coco would happily. What would you tell him specifically?
Can you go get me breakfast? Please?
Sure. What do you like? What do you want me to get you?
These pancakes.
This is something from Marie.
He'll nod and quickly just fly through the wall.
And I suppose Hunter will take a look at anything on his desk that they may want him to attend to.
Looks like there's nothing too big going on, though. Kin, while you are at the marketplace, you see a group of a rescue group coming through, leading another Pokemon.
In chains.
No, not in chains.
Is it
In chains.
Is it a rescue group that I would know?
You recognize some of them as locals, yes.
Okay. How about the person they're leading? Do I recognize
that one? You do not know. It looks like a Zoark, though, with a red tuft of fur on the top of their head.
Zora.
Sorry. I forget that they have a younger form. They're just baby. It is a Zora.
Have one in the party.
Because baby, he is sweet baby. Midnight is my baby. Why do you think he gets tortured so much?
Hey.
Can confirm that's how Kerr shows his love.
Hey, how you guys doing?
The Charmander, who is leading the group, smiles and waves to Kin. Hey, we were going through some old ruins, and it turns out we actually found someone who was stuck down there.
Oh, really? I assume it's a new face that you're leading?
Yep, he'll wave a hand. Hey, why don't you come up? This is Kin. Kin's really sweet Pokemon.
Hey, so where exactly is this?
They have just led you into the small village of Hilltop. It's a very quaint little village at the base of a mountain. And right now you guys are basically passing through a tiny little market area that's just starting to stir a little bit. Like, the merchants have just come outside to start putting out their wares. It's not very busy at all.
Welcome to the Market Plaza of Hilltop. The gathering place for all things good, some stories.
All right. Say, would you happen to have any pecha berries here?
Pecha berries. Would we have? Would there be pecha berries around town somewhere?
Give me a second.
I'm assuming that's an actual berry from Pokemon.
Yes, it cures poison.
It's the anti-poison one.
They would have some in stock. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, what do you use for currency around here?
So
Hilltop does have a currency system. It also has a very strong barter system as well, so you could use either or.
So a lot of trading is done through barter, but we do have a currency, and I dig around in my pack for a few coins or whatever it is. And
Yeah, they'd be little coins.
Yeah. So
with Hunter's face on them.
Yeah, the new batch hasn't come out yet. Right now, they still have a Blastoise.
Ah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
and nice to meet you.
So I'm gonna. Oh, go ahead.
I don't think I caught your name.
Yeah, I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Shade. I take it you're fairly important around here if the rescue team is specifically introducing me to you.
Not that important.
You know, just the shadow governor behind the actual person in charge.
Does anyone correct me when I say that?
Everyone, literally, like, everyone just stops and looks at you, kid.
He's probably giggling.
Even like the merchants stop and just stare at you as it's like, huh. And people call my stuff bullshit.
But does anyone say anything?
No, but Shay could very much pick up, like, everyone's looking at you like you're full of crap.
If you want, I could make an etiquette roll on that.
Sure, go ahead. I will allow this.
Not that important.
Actually, but I'm gonna go investigation instead, just because this is more. I probably wouldn't know the local etiquette, but investigation, that's probably reasonable.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, still a 1.
Yep.
Still a 1.
You would be able to tell at least that there is some bullshittery afoot. Based on the looks everyone is giving Kin is more popular and or important than they are letting on.
Okay, well, at the very least, do you what? Okay, so this is gonna sound crazy. I just heard about this myself and took a little bit of convincing, but there's a little bit of world hopping going on. I just had one of my buddies tell me about how he visited another world. Now I go up and wake up in a bunch of ruins after I just got done getting back to the middle of the town that I came from, which is called Oran Grove.
Hey Kin, can I have an investigation roll, please?
Oh, absolutely. Investigation. What sort of investigation are we talking here?
If you notice anything particular, like walking around.
Would perception be more appropriate for this?
I would allow that as well.
Okay. Perception, and I'm not actively looking. We're seeing if I just notice. So an expertise of. Let's go with instinct. Instinct feels appropriate, even though I don't have a point in that right now. And mind. Nope, I do not notice whatsoever.
Nope, never mind. You don't notice anything.
Okay, look. Might sound crazy, but
Here's my number.
I guess there's no other
so
way to
call
explain
me
why I'm
maybe?
here.
Hmm?
Yeah, sure. He made a song joke.
No worries. World hopping's not the craziest thing I've heard of. Trust me.
Okay.
I've heard and seen crazier. So,
All
Go
right.
ahead.
Obligatory next question, because I don't know exactly what's going on around here. Do you happen to have a pandemic of white-robed individuals going around?
Nope.
not to my knowledge, no.
All right. Well, this place is already better than the one I left.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't want to get into too much detail, but effectively I don't know if they're a gang or a cult or whatever, but they go around wearing white robes with different color trim and absolutely took over the place that I woke up, because I woke up about a month ago. I'm an amnesiac. I get taught a bunch of stuff, and then they come by, take over the entire town, and I'm locked away until a new group comes by and rescues me. And we're just getting finished with that, and now I'm here. So long as you don't have those around, I'm not going to be leaving town immediately.
Okay. No.
I still want that Pecha berry though. If I can like work it off or whatever,
Oh,
I just feel a lot
absolutely.
better having a Pecha berry.
Absolutely. We can. I think I can help you get one.
The Charmander reaches into his little. He has a little rucksack, and he reaches in and pulls it out and offers it to you.
Oh, there you go.
Here you go.
Thanks. And Shade's gonna like carefully take it, like doing his very best to not actually like. It seems like he really doesn't want to touch it, but he's taking it anyways. And discreetly, he's gonna try looking around to see if there's a nearby water source.
There is a river nearby that runs through near the town.
All right. In that case, he's going to make an excuse saying that he's getting a little bit thirsty, so he's going to go visit the river, and he's going to ask him if there's a place that that he could, like, if there's a good place to spend the night.
Oh, absolutely. The inn run by Marie is an excellent place. Great service, great food, and she takes care of everyone really well. Though, don't cause trouble or you will regret it.
I'm for another inn. All right, great. I think I can deal with an inn. Yeah. I think that I can deal with that.
And if you need help with paying for a night or so, either you can help out around the place. She loves getting help, especially with the morning rush of customers that come in for cooking. You could offer to clean up a bit if needed. Point is, there are ways to compensate her if you don't have the coin.
All right, and how does the whole like thing work around here? Are there like jobs that you're supposed to take, or?
What are you good at?
I'm good at fighting.
Good at fighting? You might want to
In the
look into
distance, Cobalt feels a peeing down his spine. There is another fellow spirit here that you can feel. Someone after your own heart.
you might want to look into the local dojo, or you could sign up with the Adventurers Guild. There's definitely things to, or not Adventurers Guild, Rescue Team Guild. There are definitely things that you could do that could contribute while you're staying here.
Well, I don't know if signing up for an adventure team would be a good idea, considering that I got no clue how long I got here.
Right. Okay. Aside from that, there's definitely also bodyguard positions available, and our leader Hunter frequently ends up going out to other places. Sometimes not because he wants to, but because he has to. Either for diplomatic and political things, or you could very well end up getting involved with Domino. If you do encounter him, good luck.
Somebody say my name, darlings. Oh, hello. We have a new guest here. Oh, so delightful to meet you, darling.
It can be a bit much.
Is out of nowhere, what looks to be today he is a Charmeleon.
He can be flamboyant.
Darling, I am hurt me, flamboyant, what never. I am simply perfect, darling.
And that's the one word you don't say unless you want to summon him.
Okay, well, interesting to know. Does that mean that if I say that and I'm in the middle of the woods in a bad situation, he'll somehow show up?
He could.
Yes. Is it the perfect moment, darling? Is it the most perfect of moments for someone to show up in a dramatic fashion to completely change the story?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
This guy
Anyways, is your leader weird question, is your leader a mayor?
I
don't care about in practice. It's like their official title, a mayor.
I mean, he does run the town, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure mayor qualifies as a notable enough status at this point, given that he is technically the leader of 2 cities at this point.
Oh, okay. Well, look, again, I just needed to know if he was a mayor. I don't do well with mayors.
Oh? Why so?
Long story, but mayor is the one who kept me locked up for 3 weeks, so don't do well with him.
I'm back.
Okay.
Especially if they run
in the White Hood.
But, yeah, here, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll meet you back at wherever that inn is that you named out to me.
Oh, sure.
And,
I'll be making my way around there at some point here not too long. Just finishing talking to people around town.
All right, have fun, Mr. Not Important Person.
How many people laugh at that comment?
Everyone. And Domino looks at you. Darling, I'm sorry, what did you say? That you're not important? Darling,
not that important.
You are absolutely important. I will not hear such heresy in my presence. It is absolutely, utterly imperfect.
Domino, you're gonna ruin the joke.
What joke,
Can I roll
darling?
a stealth check to slip away while Domino's causing a scene?
Sure, you can try.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
That's a pretty good roll there.
Ninja poof.
Ninja poof. Domino causes a scene. Shade slips away. He is going to the river to wash off the pechaberry he was given. For probably like a good 10 minutes.
Okay. Hunter, a report would come to you that apparently one of your rescue teams helped save a Pokemon from some ruins and brought him back here.
He will just nod and thank the person who brought it.
He will nod, looking at the Haunter, who is just watching him with razor-sharp focus before quickly
Coco's
scampering
back?
out of the room. Coco would have brought back your food, yes.
Well, what did he bring?
Let's see. He brought you some cereal, and he also brought you some blueberry muffins.
Also, I gotta know, how did his interaction with Marie go?
You want to know how that interaction went?
I want to know how that interaction went. Sure, I don't
That's
care
how
if you're
it
talking
went.
to yourself for a moment here. I want to know how that interaction went.
No, I'm watching it in my head right now. I'm sorry. I'm not the one who decides these things. I literally go, okay, so what happened? And then I see it come into my head. It's like, oh, this is what happened. Oh, this is what happened.
All I'm imagining from this is just his name is Hamburg.
So Coco flies to the inn. Real quick question. Is there anyone at the inn for our players right now?
Midnight would be there eating breakfast.
Okay. So
Yeah,
Midnight,
us
you would...
too.
Midnight, Brussel, you two would see this. Is anyone else there?
I am out socializing.
Yes.
Shale is somewhere between finishing breakfast and heading to the office at this point, so no.
Okay. So, Brussel, Midnight, what you guys see is the Haunter from before that beat Cobalt's ass down fly into the inn. This large Haunter looking around, putting the fear of God into any Pokemon that makes his gaze. Before seeing Marie giving out food to people and flying over. Hunter wants food! You will give him food! And she's just going to look at him. Just look at him. This is the
Let him
look.
find out. Let him fuck around and find out.
I'm sorry, what was that? You will give Hunter food! He is hungry and he wants breakfast, and I'm going to bring him it! So you will give me the food right now! Now, honey, I don't know where you're from, and I don't know what happened to you, but around here, we use please. And you are going to use please. As the temperature in the tavern drops 20 degrees. And you can see lightning starting to flicker between the two as they're staring at each other.
Midnight just looks down at his food and is like, oh god, not again. Not again.
Coco, while you've been gone, Marie has been taking care of Hunter.
He's gonna look over at you, Brussel, before looking back at Marie. You're gonna get him his breakfast, right? Punch! As you see the ghost go flying through the ceiling. And Marie just walks to the back, you can hear the rustling of pots and pans and such, before you hear the sound of something falling, as Marie walks out with a plate of blueberry muffins and a bowl of cereal, sets it on the counter, stops, looks up, seems to be measuring something with her mind before stepping to the side as the haunter flies back down and slams into the ground, and she just puts down one of her feet on his head, keeping him stuck there. And she leans down to him. Darling, this is my inn. I will not have someone talk to me with that tone of voice. Now, while you are in town, you will use please and thank you. While you are in this town, you will show due respect to everyone around you. While you are in this town, you will be kind to Hunter, and you will do what he asks of you, and you will not cause problems for him. Do I make myself clear? The Hunter just lets out a weak whimper. Good. Don't worry. She pats him on the head. I've dealt with your kind before. As she steps up, picks up the breakfast as the haunter slowly floats up, rubbing the back of his head, looking like he's about to attack before she hands him the plate and the muffins, or the bowl and the muffins. Now, go take that to Hunter and make sure he eats everything. I made sure to make his favorites. And remember, darling, as she gives a smile that would cut through an iron wall. Remember what we talked about. I would hate to have this conversation again. As the hunter slowly floats backwards before quickly taking off through the door so he can carry the stuff to Hunter.
Coco, don't forget to say thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Nice
Marie
to know.
Marie just kind of pops her shoulder a little bit, though stretching, before looking back at like Brussel and Midnight and everyone who's just kind of staring at her. Now, everyone, is there anything else that I can get you?
Midnight just shakes his head. No, no, thank you.
Such a pleasure hearing such manners. And she will get back to serving all of the patrons breakfast. As Hunter, the food is soon returned back to you. And the haunter looks a little bit worried and nervous.
Well, unfortunately, Hunter is very much socially inept and probably would not pick up on that. As he's just nibbling on his food while looking over whatever reports are on his desk. Mostly as a show of looking busy, he really has no idea what he's doing, but you know, he's trying to look busy at least.
Okay. And it's right after the haunter leaves that Shade, you were gonna go look for the inn once you got back from the river?
Absolutely.
Most of the Pokemon would be happy to point you to the inn, so it wouldn't be that hard to find. Plus, it's got, you know, the big sign and stuff. And you would be arriving right when you would see the haunter basically fleeing as though the hounds of hell were after him.
I didn't know haunters could carry things like that. Oh well. And Shade's gonna go inside.
It is a very bustling. They call it an inn, but it's more like a very large tavern. And you can see like pretty much like half the town is in here having breakfast and just like eating, enjoying each other's company, catching up on stuff before they start the day. Just it's full of like very warm energy and just entertaining and fun and happy. As you can see, it looks to be run by a Kangaskhan.
All right. Important initial question: are there windows?
Yes.
There are windows. Good. Are any of them near ground level?
Yes.
All right, cool. Shade will not be having an anxiety attack inside here.
Yep, there's a skylight in the ceiling, as well as pretty much every wall has at least 2 or 3 windows on it. on both the first and second floor.
All right. This is very good for Shade's mental health.
And
yeah,
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and Shade would probably try to approach the Kangaskhan when they're not looking busy.
The moment you walk in and she lays eyes on you, Shade, Marie immediately stops, sets aside what she was doing, and basically walks up to you. And you can see she also has the little baby with her too. And she is looking you up and down for a moment before clapping her hands once.
Not enough air.
Well, darling. So, I don't recognize you, so you must be from out of town. Now, come on over here. Let's get you settled with some food, and let's hear what you have to say.
You can go ahead and hold the food for now.
You sure you're not hungry?
Kerr, I will point out that Shade looks absolutely emaciated.
Oh, I know. That's what she said.
I made sure to point this out to him in DMs prior.
Yes, that's why she said, "Oh, you're not hungry?" In the tone of, "Are you fucking full of shit?"
Yeah, Shade is absolutely lying right now, but he is going to stick to it. He is absolutely not hungry.
So, honey, I have one question for you. Do we have to do this the easy way or the hard way? Because one way or another, you will have breakfast. I am not going to have anyone walk into my tavern looking like that and not get a full course meal.
That is a really nice offer. That is a very nice offer. Generous. I am not hungry, and I am more concerned about the fact that I have no money and no place to sleep.
Well, it just so happens I am running a special right now where I am offering a free meal to the first person who walked through that door. And what do you know? It was you. And just so happens that I have a free room also that goes along with that prize.
Okay, you seem really pushy. How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this?
You hear, like, all the other Pokemon are kind of watching this now, and you can hear some of them basically go, "You're not going to beat her in this."
Purchased 10 tabletop cards packs.
Another one goes, "She's basically the mom for the entire town. You'll get used to it."
Damn it, I don't have any acrobatic skill. I can't roll for mental acrobatics.
Sky, thank you so very much for those pack purchases. I really need to figure out a good way to thank you guys for that, but either way, thank you so much for the support through Streamloots. I hope you get lucky.
Okay, so I have, from where I'm from, I was told to be very careful about what I was eating. So do you have, like, a pantry I could look through and just pick out some food, or...?
She's going to narrow her eyes before she's going to immediately nod. "Of course, darling. I would be more than happy to take you back."
Alright, at that point, Shade would acquiesce.
As Shade goes back, we just hear a squeak, and behind the closed door, Shade is lifted up in the air by her and just being shoved food down his throat.
We have a problem at that point.
As she will lead Shade to the back, and it is filled with all manner of food. It is a smorgasbord of food. So, tell me, darling, what do you like?
Here, I'm gonna have a look around just really, really, really quickly. And Shade is attempting to find something that has, like, effectively no preparation steps. Like, fruits and the like.
There are fruits and such.
Alright. Then he'd be picking out things such as that.
Darling, don't you want some, like, pancakes or bacon?
We don't really, You see, I come from a place called Oran Grove, and there's, we mostly eat berries and the like there, as you might guess from the name. So I'm just more comfortable with fruits.
I understand. I also want you to know that you are perfectly safe here, and that no one will attempt to harm you.
Shade was already kind of full of shit with, like, what he was saying, but now he's just sort of, like, giving the, okay, yeah, sure, look.
She's going to walk over and just pat Shade on the shoulder. Trust me. I've taken on more than my fair share of armies in my time. If anyone wants
That's
to cause
nice and
trouble
all.
here,
That's nice and all, but I just met you.
true. I'm used to almost everyone already knowing me. We don't get a lot of visitors necessarily here. All right, let's get you some food first, and then we can work on getting to know each other. How about that?
Sure, I'll just stick with this.
How much do you have, Shade?
Shade has, like 4 fruits, of which, like, he tried to, like, reach down into, like, the bottomer half, so it's less likely that they've been handled.
You're only going to eat this
Yes,
much?
like all of 4 fruits. Yeah, this'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is... Yeah, I mean, this is, 1, 2... I think this is more than I had in the past 5 days. It'll be fine.
Ooh. That's
Worst
not a good
thing
thing
you
to
could
say
have
for
said.
Have you ever seen Food Wars, Shade?
Yes, I have seen Food Wars. Shokugeki no Soma.
Yes, dramatic pull on for her apron as she proceeds to walk over, grabbing a knife, and begins cutting up some fruit. Oh no, darling. No. That is not nearly enough food if you haven't been fed that much. You, sit down right here. You can watch me cook. And we're going to chat, get to know each other, and I'm going to make you the greatest breakfast that you have ever had. Do I make myself clear, darling?
I'd rather just have the... I'd rather just have the fruits by themselves. Just the fruits would be fine.
You can have the fruits as well, but you're also going to have a much more filling meal than that because we need to get some weight back on those bones of yours.
He's gonna do a quick window check.
There are some windows back here, yes.
Alright. While her back is turned, he's gonna try and get over to one of the windows.
You sweet baby.
I didn't say that I think he's going to succeed. I think that's what he's going to do.
You're going to get to the window, and there's just a large, wide-brimmed hat that greets you. With the faintest sliver of eyes underneath it.
By the way, everyone outside the kitchen can hear Marie and him talking at the moment.
Yeah, so he's gonna try and sneak over to the window.
You will fall yet.
With a 1.
Na 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 na.
And Marie got an extra die.
Na na na.
Please don't disturb me while I plot to overthrow you.
Oh my.
So, Shade. Sweet baby Shade. Our sweet, adorable little cinnamon roll here. One moment, you slowly begin creeping towards the window to escape before you are fed this delicious food. And then, the next moment, in less than a second, you can almost hear Zaweldo! As faster than you can almost keep up with. One moment she is chopping up some fruits to make a pie. The next, Shade, you're suddenly being lifted up off your feet, being held by the Kengish Khan, and being put on a stool right beside her.
All right. As she picks up Shade, she's probably able to feel his individual ribs.
Now, darling, we're going to make sure we make the most delicious food that you will like, and we are going to have a wonderful feast for you and the entire inn. My treat.
Counter offer. How about I just eat fruits until you're happy?
He's going to lean down to Shade before patting him on the head. Darling, you need food that will help get weight on the bone and the nutrients you need to grow big and strong. You're not going to get that from just these fruits here.
Poor Shade thought that the cultists were bad.
Yeah, well, actually, speaking of this, yeah, Shade is very obviously starting to look, kind of, what's the best word for it? He's starting to look very antsy and, like, glancing around.
She's going to look at you, Shade, for a moment, as though kind of picking that up and rest a hand on your shoulder. Listen, I know we just met, but it's okay. I'm pretty much one of the town's protectors here. And right now I can tell that you've gone through some very, very hard and difficult times. And here, my job is to help people like you. So that's what I want to do. And right now, you need food, or you're not going to last very much longer, hun.
Important question. You said that she put on, like, an all-white apron, correct?
Yes.
All right. In that case, given all of this and the fact that there is most of his vision would be taken up by like the all-white apron, especially because she's so close. He's inside, was unable to get to a window. He is absolutely about to have a panic attack.
Also, the little white apron has a little opening on it, and the little baby has his head poking out through it too. And the little baby also has a little white apron.
Very cute. Does not help his impending panic attack.
Honey, are you okay?
And he after just kind of like sitting there for a little bit, he's gonna try and get to the window again.
When Shay goes to the window is locked.
And again, you'll see a wide-brimmed hat peeking up over the ledge on the outside of the window.
How high up is the window?
If you were standing on the counter, you'd be able to look out through it.
Oh, that is a bad decision on the Windows part. Would I be allowed to try and attack my way through the window? If it's locked?
Hmm?
All right. Shade's gonna try to attack himself away through the window. Just straight up through the window.
Here.
All right. This would be a dark type attack, so looking for 6s on accuracy.
As you're looking to do that, the back door is going to open.
Oh, that does not matter for this right now.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe that this is the correct amount. Sorry, I'm just trying to get used to this character sheet. 1, 2, 3. Yes, that was the correct amount. Ooh, that was almost a 1. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 successes on the attack.
Poor Window Coon. What did Window Coon do to you?
Oh, don't worry. This was accuracy. Would this be enough to consider it a crit?
Yes. Poor Window Coon is not is not very good at dodging.
All right, that means I'm looking for 7s, critting on 9s. Two crits. That was almost another. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage.
Smash!
All right,
Poor
Shade's
Window
running.
Coon.
Poor Window Coon. You know, honestly, kind of a skill issue to be at running through height. Yeah, he's fucking booking it.
She watches you go for a moment before letting out a soft sigh, snapping her fingers. Domino, dear. As Domino appears. Yes, darling. Would you mind going to help our new guest, please? I think he might need something. Also, see about getting the little group together in order to help him out. Would you, darling? Oh, but of course, I'd be more than happy to. Now, let me go gather everyone, and we will go see about this new friend who is having a little bit of an issue. As Kin, you suddenly appear in front of Domino.
Domino?
Hello, darling.
Please don't do that too often, or at least give me some forewarning.
My apologies, but Marie has asked me, and by extension, all of you, for a favor.
That's fine. I am more than happy to do Marie a favor.
It seems that we have a little Zora who had a bit of a panic attack and smashed through Marie's window in the inn here. And, well, we need to go make sure the poor little fellow is okay.
Panic attack, slashing from window. That does not sound like Midnight, so I'm guessing that's Shade that I met earlier.
Yes, it was him. We did see him earlier, darling.
Hmm.
At this point, Midnight's gonna come running into the kitchen. What's going on? I heard a window break.
It seems Shade's had a little bit of a panic attack and chosen to run off. Which direction did he go?
Who's Shade?
Someone in town.
Okay.
Which direction did he go?
You cut out there for me? What was up?
Oh, I was just asking Marie and Domino which direction Shade went.
Marie will point out
He
the
ran
window.
towards the river. He went towards the river.
He's currently heading towards the river, darling. I can see him right now.
And who are we looking for exactly? Or
A,
what?
It's a Zora. One with a red tuft of hair, not blue like yours.
Okay.
Alright. If he's having a panic attack, it's probably a bad idea to have a large group of people go after him. Given that that may seem more threatening.
Agreed.
If everyone else wants to follow a minute or two after me, that's fine. But I think I'll go ahead and get a head start.
Who do we like to bring along with us exactly, darling? How many of us?
Is
Best to keep it
Shale
for-
or Brussel around?
Brussel.
I think I'd like to take one of them with me. The energy about them. I fear.
Did King go robotic for anybody else or just me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's robotic for me too.
Here. How is my internet looking? That is.
No, you're good.
No, you're
Now I'm
good.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. That's weird. So yes, either Brussel or Shell. I think the others might maybe Midnight. But Cobalt and Hunter are definitely too high energy, and I fear the anxiety might heterodyne if it's Hunter.
Did you just call Hunter high energy?
Ball of anxiety.
No, the
anxiety.
The
would
anxiety would amplify.
All right, you are a different type of energy, an anxious energy, but still energy.
Fair enough.
Cobalt is just straight up energy. Hunter's anxious energy, and I fear that will heterodyne.
Hunter is busy with breakfast.
Breakfast.
I think the three of us can handle this.
So yeah, I'll take one of you with me, and the other can follow behind it like a minute or two after, just to check on us and make sure things haven't gone too awry.
Okay.
Where's Hunter having breakfast, by the way?
I mean, Hunter said that he was outside the window.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. And Shale's probably just still waiting outside the office at this point, if he's not finishing his own breakfast.
As Hunter, of course, you have your ever-present Coco with you.
And good morning, Hunter. Good morning, Coco.
Coco will nod slightly.
Hunter's currently
you'll see
hiding
me.
under a box in the back.
Coco is going to look at Marie with a look of like, I be good, I be good, I be good. Please don't bite me again.
And I'll take off after Shade.
It'd be a good idea. I'll follow.
Of course, darlings, I'll be going as well.
I will follow.
Domino, you are the definition of high energy.
I was personally instructed to go, so I'm afraid I have to, darling.
Domino will stay back with me.
I gave my word, darling. I am required to attend to that.
Fine.
And
But-
yes. Oh, go ahead.
but try to keep the energy down.
But of course, darling, I shall be the picture of low energy.
Uh-huh.
Midnight rolls his eyes.
That is to be seen.
Ethereal X is pressed.
Press X to doubt. So off you guys go. And
Yep.
Shade, what are you doing at the river?
He'd be trying to get across the river if possible.
It is a fairly deep river. So how
That's why
well
I
do
said
you
if
swim?
possible. That is why I said if possible.
Yeah, there wouldn't be any really easy crossing areas here.
All right. No fording
you in a
locations.
No.
Are you in a state of mind to assess that?
Oh, he definitely he has survival skill. He knows like if it would just like kill him to try and get across.
Yeah, it wouldn't be probably a smart thing to try to do this.
Yeah. He's trying to make distance and find a good place to hide. And he went to the river on instinct to try and like get across it to make it harder. But if the river's too wide, he's probably just going to try and like climb a tree or something. Like one
doing
with
the
like a
hunter
lot of
strat.
leaves and branches that he can hide in.
Mm-hmm.
Whether he chooses well or not is another question.
So let's have a... Once you guys get to the area, let's have some perception or investigation rolls from everybody.
Should I roll my stealth to see if they can
Yes.
bypass it?
Yes.
Uh-oh. All right, you're going to need to get a 3.
I'm gonna go perception, mind, empathic, because I'm thinking about the state of mind he is and what he's in and what his goal is.
Hey, we got one. Let's go.
4 successes.
Go, Kin!
I feel like I don't know much about this campaign, but given what I've heard, I feel like Kin is like the anxiety reader at this point.
Yes.
I didn't do so hot.
Yeah.
I'm tracking.
Midnight, you have no idea. Brussel, you start to follow the tracks, but it feels like you lose it at the last moment. And Kin though, you're able to follow the tracks and keep up. You almost get turned around a couple of times, but you're able to get through the false tracks and find the baby hiding up in a tree.
Hey there. Hey, you alright up there?
How close would Kin be?
I am positioned probably about 5 to 10 feet from the base of the tree. I am and at the point that I found you, I go ahead and settle down, make sure I'm as non-threatening as I can be before I go and call up to you.
All right. In that case, you'd probably be able to hear him kind of like shudder a little bit and then kind of say something akin to, I have a pecha berry, I'm not inside.
Hey, you doing all right up there? Hey, it's all right.
You hear a little
Safe?
thunk as he kind of hits the tree a bit.
Hey, you're all right. You're safe. No one's gonna hurt you. You're in a safe place right now. Just relax for a moment. You sound like you've had some issues, perhaps, that you're dealing with. Some fears, phobias, maybe. Want to talk about it?
I don't need to talk about it. I just can't get poisoned.
Okay. Hey. Look at me. I'm a fire type. I'm not poison. I couldn't poison you even if I wanted to. I get poisoned. I take it you've had some experience with that then.
No, I didn't get poisoned.
Oh? Who did?
No, it was the last team who rescued me and most of the town.
Oh.
Sorry,
Poison
What
the
happened?
well.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Kerr, check your DMs, please.
Oh.
Carry on.
What happened?
What happened is I was locked away for 3 weeks and no one listened.
Oh dear. Well, I'm not here to touch you. I'm not here to do anything towards you. Just here to help. Beautiful day we're having.
All right, Shade does seem noticeably calmer now.
All right. You know, this river runs all the way down to the river town down a ways. They're managed by a Gyarados. A surprisingly calm one, you know. That's given their propensity for rage. This one is quite chill. And you know, it's fed by the water, the runoff from up in the mountains. Hey,
All right, you have successfully grounded Shade out of his panic attack.
You feeling a bit better now? Feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better.
Good. I take it you don't like confined spaces then.
Well, that's... Yeah. It helps if I'm able to see outside.
All right.
But, you know, you get locked away for 3 weeks in a room with no windows.
Ooh.
It doesn't exactly do you favors.
I reckon so. Why'd they lock you away?
Oh, because I knew they poisoned the well. And I don't mean that in the metaphorical sense. I do mean that they literally poisoned the well.
Oh, dang.
But no, they didn't believe me when I talked about it because I was an amnesiac who was only there for a week.
And so...
And then they claimed that I was getting sick because they were claiming it was this plague. And then they were claiming that I got sick, so they locked me away.
Tying up loose ends sort of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they didn't go to the more extreme of permanently eliminating the loose end. There's at least that.
No, that was more the other sect of theirs that did that. At least from what I heard about the others that showed up.
Mm.
The ones that were that poisoned wore purple, and the ones that killed wore red. Well, they had all white robes, but they had trimming.
Right.
Little on the nose for that, but.
And I imagine they were all self-righteous about their cult religion or whatever. And
yeah, I always talked about how they were just helping everyone.
Yeah. We've funny enough, this town has actually come in contact with a couple of cults that we've promptly had disagreements with. One of which is still around. The other is being reformed into proper citizens instead of what they were before.
Well, I don't really know if they're a cult. It seemed more just criminal to me than anything, but it's hard to know.
Right. I mean, the thing about criminals is they don't want people to know they're criminals. So if they're wearing a standardized uniform that clearly marks them as part of this particular group, either they're a very powerful, notable criminal organization, or they typically a cult. But
no, they were plenty powerful. They took down a guild.
Ooh.
Or at least so I've heard. I mean, the other group was from town proper. It was a town called Starlight. I lived in one of the outlying settlements.
Starlight. I feel like I've heard that before.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't recommend traveling to it if you have.
Funny enough, I think the person I heard of that before also seemed displaced from their world.
Was it a Growlithe?
All right, out of character, Kerr. I am forgetting.
Yes.
It was.
Yeah, it was Amos.
Right.
Amos
yeah,
is a Growlithe,
yeah, it was a Growlithe.
Amos, your fucking world traveling is contagious.
What was his name? Oh my gosh.
Yes, he just got done telling me about how he was traveling through worlds, and the next thing I know, I'm here. Great. And not like he can even hang him upside down by a rope while he's sleeping because he's not here.
I mean, if you can, but you might want to stay around. It sounds where you came from sounds pretty rough.
Believe you me, if I could, I would, but it seems like there's a time limit on these sorts of things.
Mm. Oh, aside from aside from enclosed spaces, what other fears and phobias or quirks need to be accounted for? Because I noticed you disappeared real fast from the market. Got a problem
Well-
with crowds or?
No. It's not crowds. This is gonna sound really dumb. Really dumb. I can't stand it, and I feel nauseous if there's food that has been handled by other people. So when I got handed that pecha berry, I all I could think about is how I had tainted goods on me, and I needed to go clean it right now.
Kind of a germaphobe.
No. It's about food. Edible.
It's about food. Okay.
I spent 3 weeks with them trying to force feed me food that they probably poisoned. I'm not going to risk it.
Oh, okay. But if you were like provided a means to clean the food as from the kitchen, it'd be all right.
Yeah, just give him some cotton
I'm
candy.
fine with. Yeah, sure. I'm fine with fruits and the like. Those are, the insides are good, and you can just wash those off.
Right.
But I just don't know what they put in it, and then it makes me nauseous, and then I start thinking about how now I'm gonna get poisoned.
All right. She's not gonna let you get away without being fed, especially with how you're looking. But I think we can come to a solution. I think would it work if we got a couple of buckets, gathered some water from the river here, and brought it back, and you could use that water to clean off food you were handed and while you're there. Would that work?
Just give me the bucket. Just give me a bucket. I'll figure it out. It'll be fine.
Definitely give him the bucket, otherwise he'll set a building on fire.
Hey, that was Amos that did that, not me.
But it was your plan.
I merely instigated it. I did not actually commit the arson.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, you good to go back then? Go back with me and we can go get those buckets, come collect some water, and then get you fed. Sound good?
One bucket will do, but yeah.
Okay. A bucket will all right.
Look, I'm just gonna be honest with you. If I don't like food that's been touched by other people, how do you think I feel about the water if it's handled by other people?
Fair enough. You can handle the water yourself. I will not stop you from doing so. I will not touch the water. I will leave that to you.
Ken, have you found the Zoroark yet?
Zorua, and yes, everything's alright.
Groovy.
Did you let them know about who the Tyrant Queen was?
That's probably a story for another day.
Brussel, we want to get them out of the tree.
I wonder what is Shade's response when he hears the words "the Tyrant Queen"?
Hey, honestly, he doesn't give too much of a shit about that because that seems more like a long-term problem. And does not trigger one of his phobias.
Fair.
Anyways, everything's all right. We'll be coming on back. You guys go ahead and run on ahead. Let Marie know that when we get back, we'll be gathering up a bucket to get some water so that Shade here can clean his food. He's got a little bit of a fear regarding food that's been handed to him that requires that he cleans it, and we'll be going with we'll be handing him some raw foods that he can clean and prepare himself to help with his fears. Sound
Will
good?
do.
All right. You
Wait,
guys go
shit,
ahead.
can I just stay out here? I just remembered that I broke her window.
Hey, don't worry about it. All right, it's gonna be fine. She'll
understand. It's happened before.
That's not the first window that's been broken there. It's not gonna be the last.
Honestly, she's probably broken more windows than anybody else has combined. And walls.
She's probably broken
and
several
roofs.
windows herself.
In fact, that skylight probably was put there more because she keeps breaking that
She
hole.
busted a hole in the ceiling, so she turned it into a skylight.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Probably Sky uppercutted a domino through the ceiling and turned it into a skylight.
Darling, she would never do that. And it was a roundhouse kick.
I was about to say, she yeeted you out of the church just a few days ago.
Minor details, darling. Minor details. It's fine. It's fine, darling.
Anyway, shall we head back and relay the news to Marie?
You guys go on ahead. We'll be behind soon.
Roger that. Let's go, guys.
Roger.
And then
All right, and Shade will go ahead and get down out of the tree.
All right. And I'll go ahead and lead the way back.
All right. And where do you go as you get back to the town?
I mean, the tavern is though we're staying outside of the tavern.
I
Once
can go inside and
into the back door.
When you get there, Marie is going to come back out and look at all of you before looking at Shade. Are you okay, honey?
Sorry about the window.
Oh, she waves a hand. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about that.
Anyways, Marie, let's see. Did the others have a chance to get there ahead of
Yes.
ahead of me and Shade and
Marie,
and Relay?
Marie would have gotten everyone else together here.
All right.
Okay.
So Marie, I assume the others told you that we're gonna need a bucket.
She nods.
All right. If we may borrow a bucket, then.
She already has one ready to go.
All right. Shade, go ahead.
Yep. Shade will go up and grab the bucket. Kinda has to grab it with his mouth, but he has it.
Oh dear, it's such a shame that the handle was poisoned.
Don't you dare.
Okay, look, you know the peculiarities of Shade's quirks. Do you really want to, like, get him pissed off at you?
I mean, out of character, I don't care.
I'm pretty sure that comment was out of character.
Hunter wouldn't make a
I'm just
comment
saying.
like that.
I know.
In fact,
I'm
Hunter's
just more
dead.
threatening in general. I thought that was chat.
Oh no, he took your full force attack, which was also a crit, and got his face completely cut up by a glass. So yeah, he bled out.
Baby.
And what caused the back door to open as he was going through the window?
His shadows.
Damn, that's unfortunate. Anyways, yeah, Shane will go get some water from the river with the bucket.
I'm sticking with Shade just as a to make sure he stays safe and all right.
Don't worry, since Shade killed Hunter, guess who runs the town now?
Oh yeah, Shade. Shade's our new leader.
So that was Kerr's
worry.
plan. That's how he's keeping Taldarius here.
God.
Yeah.
No, Hunter's
Don't
not dead.
worry. You've traded one leader that is a ball of anxiety for a different ball of different anxiety.
We're used to it at this
For
point.
that matter, if that had happened, we'd expect we'd have a very, very, very scary haunt at this point.
And
Yeah.
think how
Although I would
Cobalt
say-
would be.
Also, one thing that I want to point out is just the fact that, like, imagine going to, like, diplomatic meetings and having to, like, warn the other party that they cannot wear white.
I mean, honestly, that's still an improvement over Hunter, who just does everything in his power to avoid the meeting, period.
Yeah, we have to force Hunter kicking and screaming into every single meeting.
I mean, force is a strong word. It's more coax, but still.
But worse.
But
He's still
think
kicking and screaming, though.
think if Shade became the new mayor and the big problem with Cobalt.
Oh, Cobalt would
goodness.
be really upset that it wasn't him who took down Hunter.
Nope.
To beat Hunter.
But yeah, Shades is gonna get a bucket of water from the river.
Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Any craziness along the way, or does he just now have a this is a bucket?
You have a bucket. There's nothing really dangerous around here.
Yeah.
Yet.
Kin following you around is more formality than it is needed.
Also, probably habit of another anxious little bean. Yeah, so Shade will return with his bucket of water.
All right.
Yes, you are able to return with your bucket of cool, refreshing Wawa.
Oh, no, Wawa.
The Wawa.
Hey, at least he didn't go water.
Gotta get the Wawa.
At least he didn't go British on us.
A bottle of water?
Nice refreshing water.
What?
Why?
Heavens.
Why?
Anyways.
Yes. But as you come back, Marie is also going to be there waiting, and she's going to look at you all. Now, everyone, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. Now that I've gotten all of you here, and I think especially our new friend here, she waves a hand to Shade. I think you would benefit from it as well.
Oh.
I talked to an old friend of mine, and he's agreed to come here. And she tries to think of the word. He's someone who helps those who need it with either advice or just listening to their problems and talking them through it.
They're a shrink?
And I think right now you guys could really use someone like that at this point.
At least 2, possibly 3 people in the party alone that could use some therapy now.
I feel like most of you could use it for one reason or another.
Couldn't hurt.
Oh crap, we're getting a cameo from Rygon.
I did not think about that.
Most of it? What would I need therapy about?
Are there any issues or fears or worries that you've had before?
Not that I particularly want to talk about.
I'm just saying, I think having someone that you all can talk to work through your issues with everything you've been going through would very much help you out. As she looks at, especially towards Shade and Hunter.
Shade is going to look around a little bit, get a little bit of a sly grin, and go, "Oh, but didn't you play down your importance when we met earlier?"
Oh, wait, did you say that to Ken or to someone else?
No, to Ken. No, he's saying that to Ken.
What? I mean, I'm not that important. It's
Ken,
fine.
you're
Shade used
practically
deflect. Was it effective?
you're practically the village number 2.
What? I mean, technically, I suppose I am. Don't let Domino hear that, though. His pride might be hurt.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
Now, here's the important question. Does Shade have any sky iron?
Do I have any what now?
Sky iron.
Sky iron.
I don't know what it is, probably.
I got no clue what that is.
Exactly.
Don't worry about it. It's not important.
Now,
Sure, it'll
did
be
you
fine.
ask that in character, or was that out of
Yes.
character?
In
Okay.
character.
Oh, you're right.
I don't. I'm pretpretty sure he doesn't.
Hey, Kurt, how long
Like I
has
said, I
it
got no
been?
clue what this is.
Out of character, Kurt, how long has it been since Kin had made that deal.
A couple of days.
A couple of days. So I'm not even gonna touch the Sky Iron, but he turned to the others. Hey, you guys remember that box of Sky Iron accessories that we got?
Yep.
Do one of you want to get it for our friend here? Perhaps help him pick something out.
Sure. Midnight will go grab the box.
Now to Hotlings.
Again, Shade's just kind of looking at you like. Shade's kind of like looking at you like, why are you being so mysterious about what this is?
Now, darlings, let's talk about this. You don't need to get something like that for him.
Yes, we do. Yes, we definitely do.
He has no way to trust you yet. So giving him a piece of protection, especially if he finds out how dangerous you are, will probably help put his mind at ease.
Midnight.
Well, if I have to worry about him, then I might as well, like, get off on the right foot and here's one. If you do something to me, I will find a way to anchor myself in this reality for the sole purpose of hanging things on that little horn on your head. When you least expect it.
Oh, darlings, I think I like him.
Hunter's gonna look over at Shade. Sky Iron protects you from Domino's powers.
More so Domino's shenanigans.
Darlings, I would never do anything to our sweet little baby. No,
So
Shade.
turn Sky Iron into a thread and hang a sign from his horn. Can he get rid of it?
Oh, no.
The cold iron would act like basically poison and acid to him.
To put this in terms,
explained any of this. It's just
no, he would not be able to take it off. It would actually hurt him.
He is something that is called a fae, or a fair folk, if you know what that is.
Now, darling, let's talk about this, Shade. You know, I could give you protection from all poisons.
Be careful
I could make it
about the deals you make with him.
I could give you protection from any poison and give you whatever you would like.
No,
We would just have to come to a deal.
Said protection from poison. Now, you saying whatever I like, though, now, look, if there's one thing I'm familiar with, it's a con artist.
Oh, no, darling, it's not a con. I can literally do it if you're willing to pay the price, which would be negotiated before a deal is struck, and the deal has to be made in good faith between both parties, so no little shenanigans there where I sucker you into a deal. You have to truly agree to it, darling. But
is this the part where you start showing how cool a scarf looks and then I'm missing my watch?
No.
What the fuck's a watch?
No.
Can I demonstrate, please, what I can do?
What do you need from me?
Domino snaps his fingers and Kerr is now a stuffed Vulpix plush.
Wait, did you say Kerr is a stuffed Vulpix plush?
Damn.
I am snuggling the plush.
Freudian slip, let's go!
God damn it, Domino. Fuck up.
You are never leaving my side again, Kerr.
God damn it, Domino. Oh, darling. Oh, darling. Yeah, but yes. Kin is now a stuffed Vulpix plush.
Midnight sighs.
Okay. Again, I think we really need to work on your ability to business proposition. I don't see how being a substitute is going to help me.
Not a substitute.
Domino snaps his fingers and Kin turns back, and now Kin is now a blanket.
Again, this is okay. How to teach business acumen. How does this help me?
Oh no, I was just demonstrating the skill of my powers as he snaps his fingers, and Kin now looks like Arceus.
He has no context for who that is, so.
I know, but he's more doing it to fuck with Kin. This is the Pokemon God.
Yeah, okay. Domino, turn me back, please.
Snaps his fingers as you change back.
That was weird. That felt weird. Domino, I don't want to be a plush ever again.
Okay.
For the love of Arceus, never again, please.
Fair, fair, darling. Kin is now a painting of himself.
Again, I'm failing
Somehow
to
the-
see why
Somehow
allowing
the
you to
painting
have this
moves
power over me
to
helps.
flip off Domino.
As he snaps
Domino.
his fingers and turns Kin back.
I
No.
think you've had enough fun.
So, darling, let me lay it out for you. My abilities allow me to alter and change things however I wish, within the confines of a deal between me and somebody else. I can do even greater changes, even greater effects and alterations.
Speaking
I can-
of Domino, that you, I'm going to count that as having used the favor from before.
Darling, I asked you specifically if I could simply demonstrate nothing dangerous to you.
Fine.
I would argue that turning him like that is dangerous. He technically wasn't alive anymore.
Oh, he was.
Oh, I was. I felt every bit of it. That was.
Now, Shade, allow me to give you my business spiel, so to speak. I could make you immune to claws, fangs, and blades. I could make you immune to poison. I could make it so you did not need to breathe anymore. Immune to fire, to cold, so on and so forth, as you want to do. The cost, however, is proportional to what I give you. We have to maintain balance, so to speak. So, the greater the gift that I give to you, the greater the debt you would owe to me. Therefore, you would be required to either pay back the debt at a later date, or agree to either give me something, or do something for me to gain that favor. I personally prefer later date favors, as they can be... You never know when you might need a assistant or a helping hand one day, darling. And he
don't
waves a
think-
hand to Kin.
And don't think that jumping worlds will save you from having to pay back the favor. It will.
Oh,
not
yeah.
No,
work.
I'm not. I don't. Okay, let me. I'm very against owing people nebulous favors at some point in the future with minimal stipulations.
Oh, darling, we could work out everything beforehand. In fact,
I may talk to you later, but just. And this isn't asking something from you, this is to the group in general. I want to be specific because you seem. Judging by that interaction you had with Kin, you might take this a different way.
Domino just smiles.
Who the hell is creepy over there? He's been floating there and staring at us.
Oh, the Haunter. Yeah, so... My understanding is that he knew Hunter before he passed on and had an obsession with wanting to keep Hunter safe, but
He didn't pass on.
So he's, I guess you could say he's tied himself into the realm until he can feel his businesses taken care of.
I'm Coco. I'm Hunter's bestest friend, and I'm gonna protect him and make him happy.
Well, at the very least, this seems healthier than the other way I've heard you can stick around.
Raised eyebrow.
Oh, you haven't. Oh, okay. I guess you haven't.
You want to elaborate?
Then again, I did hear about it from Bippin, so it's not exactly like it's probably common knowledge. Okay, so if a Zora or Zorark dies and they are filled with enough spite, they will come back.
Oh.
As you can guess, it is probably not pretty.
I reckon it's not.
No. I got no actual information out of Bippin besides that's how it works, and I am not keen to find that out, especially considering that it necessitates I die.
Fair enough.
And no, Domino, that was not an invitation.
Oh, darling, don't worry. I understand that.
It's fine. I'm familiar enough with death. Let's just say I don't want to repeat.
Now,
don't sensing that's where that favor came from, but
anyways, I do believe you're still hungry. Let's go ahead and get you some food that you can make sure is clean and so you can actually eat.
Right. And for a quick little thing, Shade is going to try, like, what are the roads? Is it like gravel roads? Is it paved roads? Is there like a small little rock? Is there like a small little rock you could find?
Oh yeah, there's also like actual like paths and such.
All right. Shade's gonna try and figure out if he's able to impart like the tiniest little speck of dark type energy into Pebble.
Yes.
Good. This is good. All right. With absolutely no explanation, he is going to toss the pebble away and then follow back into the kitchen.
Oh. I actually half expected Shade to wait out here where he's not enclosed in an area.
So you could handle the food without him being there and hand it to him?
Fair enough. Fine, go ahead. I'm seeing the two the two fears conflicting there.
Yeah, it is. But like he said, it helps if the place has windows and you can see outside.
Right. Well, there's a very open window now.
Yes, an extra open window. And yeah, he's just gonna pick out some fruits and start washing them up.
Okay, sounds good.
If anyone pays attention, he is using far more water than is strictly necessary.
He has to make sure everything is clean, everything is nice, everything is good, everything is right.
It's all fine. It's all fine. It's all right. It's all clean. Did I miss that spot? Better make sure.
as you're cleaning everything, Shade, another Pokemon arrives. This one looks to be a. Get back to my notes real quick. A Rapidash with a very unique coat. He looks. Let me. Come on, computer, work with me, please. His normal body, which would be normally like the white, is a very deep blue, and his fiery mane is the purest silver. And
Alright.
as he kind of just walks in, looks around, Marie smiles as she waves him in, and she looks at all of you. Everyone, this is the person I was talking about before. His name is Pio. He was one of my advisors, and he also talked with me and helped me through things when I was dealing with issues.
Hello, Pio. Nice to meet you.
He nods his head. Oh, there. It is a delight to meet all of you. And I hope that I can help you through your issues and whatever problems are assailing you at the moment. So he looks at all of you. Which of you would you say have the issues right now?
Look to Hunter.
Look, the hunter.
Looks to Hunter.
Shay just hunkers down and continues cleaning his food.
Likewise
get-
to Shade, but looks at Hunter.
I can see
Hunter is
already.
disappearing into the pantry.
Hello there, little one. What's your name? As he's looking at the pantry.
A shadow slides under the door and raises up, kind of shakes from side to side, and then retreats back in.
It's okay, little one. I'm not an enemy, or I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to talk with you and help you. Perhaps we could try to be friends?
Fine.
What's your name?
Hunter.
Well, Hunter, it's very nice to meet you. I'm Pio. I was wondering if there was anything you might like to talk about or anything that you like.
I'm okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have some very interesting powers, Hunter. I think they're very cool.
While this is going on, Kin's finally going about getting himself some breakfast.
Mm-hmm. While he's waiting for Hunter to answer, he also looks over at Shade. So you seem to be also working pretty hard. What's your name?
let's just run through this really quick because I'm tired of repeating it. My name's Shade. Just world hopped to get here on accident. Spent the last 3 weeks locked up in a room, unable to leave.
I'm very sorry to hear about that. What world are you from?
If you ever hear about anyone coming from Starlight, that's a pretty good sign.
Yes, that word is... I hear that place is not a very good place at the moment.
0 out of 10 wouldn't recommend don't travel.
He nods. I'm hoping it will get better, though. I hear there's a group currently trying to do so.
Suspicious look, but turns back to food as he finally starts to actually eat some.
So I suppose, what do you enjoy doing?
What do I enjoy? I enjoy being outside, not locked up, and probably fighting in that particular order, probably.
He nods. Do you have any hobbies?
Look, I get you're trying to strike up a conversation, but I'm an amnesiac that has about a month's worth of memories, 3 weeks of which is being locked up.
He pauses and considers that. That is fair. This is going to be an interesting group as he looks at the pantry that Hunter is hiding in. What about the rest of you?
If by interesting you mean challenge, yes.
Well, I wouldn't call it a challenge so much as people who might need some assistance. And honestly, there's no way that I'm going to fail in helping people. I would never hear the end of it from my brothers.
It's gonna be a hard attempt.
Good
Also,
luck.
Yeah,
how are you doing?
Well, not.
Sorry, what was that?
Also, Kin, how are you doing?
Me? I'm fine. I'm doing just fine. I'm doing all right.
I'm glad. I'm very glad to hear it after all of the hijinks and chaos you've gone through over the last few weeks.
Yeah. I reckon news has spread far and wide about what's happened here on Hilltop and over in Sunfall, and perhaps even from Moonhold.
Oh yes, I never would have put you as one of the world conquering type, honestly.
I haven't conquered anything. That was Hunter's doing.
Mm-hmm. I see. So, I do expect great things from you in the future, Kin.
Yeah, she say so.
Yes, and I certainly do not want to lose the bet.
Oh, okay. I'm now interested. What's this bet?
Well, you see, the word of your little goings-ons have reached me and my brothers, and we decided to have a good-natured bet with each other. And, what would happen if you would succeed or fail, how far you would make it, just simple things.
All right. Who are you and your brothers? You've mentioned them. You've mentioned your brothers a couple times now.
Yes, my brothers and I, we are not the closest of brothers. We Well, to be fair, we can't really stand each other very much. When we are stuck in the same room, we tend to want to try to kill each other, but we deal with it. Usually more long-distance communications.
Alright.
Um,
By the way, after he says that, Shade freezes for a tiny bit before continuing.
And would I know of you guys?
I believe you met my brother.
Oh, which one?
His name is Dio.
Ah, yes. For alligator.
From Alligator? Yes.
How are you brothers of a feraligator? You're not. No.
We're adopted. You should see my other brother.
Oh?
He's a Gyarados.
Huh.
I swear, he is the one with the biggest temper out of the three of us.
Mm.
And then your father is Arceus. Haha.
Kin has not put that together yet, but Kin is suspecting that
Shenanigans.
given the odd circumstances, coloration, that they may be more than what they seem. Hey Murray, where did you meet this person?
Oh, he became one of my advisors during my conquering days.
During your conquering days. Okay. How did you two meet?
Oh, more or less, he showed up and we talked, and we really hit it off.
Oh. How long ago was that?
At least a decade.
At least a decade. How old does the what's his name again?
About 30. Pio is his name.
Pio.
Out his 30s, maybe mid-30s.
Yeah. And what was the coloration again?
His main body is blue, and the fiery mane is silver. He is a shiny.
By the way, you missed a fucking beautiful opportunity to name one of them Geo and give it and make it a make it a certain Pokemon.
And what Pokemon was he again? He was a Rapidash?
He's a Rapidash. And his brother, his other brother, who he has not given the name for yet, is a Gyarados. And you've met Dia, the Feraligator.
Okay.
I feel like this is the part where Kin is very calm, and on the inside, Kin is just like screaming in their mind, jumping up and down and going insane.
Kin feels like he's on the cusp of putting together a puzzle, and he's not entirely sure why he's on the cusp of putting together a puzzle. And it has him mildly concerned.
Raharu95 tipped $10.
Praise the sun!
Raharu, thank you so much for that tip. Thank you for supporting the channel and keeping everything going. That does go towards our DLC outfits goal.
Hey Pio, just out of curiosity, who was it that adopted you guys?
Oh, adopted us?
Yeah.
It was a Scyther.
A cipher. Right. Does he have a name?
Yes, he does. Sai.
Thanks.
Oh my.
Have you met him?
Traveled through a while back.
Yeah, we're acquainted.
Yeah. Wasn't he? He was with that merchant caravan or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Wasn't he? Small world. Wait, how old did Sai look?
Late 20s, early 30s, give or take.
Ha!
Wait. Turns to Pio. You were adopted by Sai.
Mhm.
He doesn't look older than his 20s.
He didn't find us when we were eggs.
How old do you think you need to be to adopt?
I'm just. Forgive me for saying, but this form, you look older than he does. And I'm sorry, just my mind's having a disconnect with that. Maybe
That's
it's nothing.
That's because of the special stone he has.
He has something that prevents him from aging or something.
It keeps his body in shape and keeps the worst of the age away.
Okay, I can see that.
It's like one of those, the news that are going around. Those special little Evo stones. I think your group, I think Marie sent me a message saying that you had found one.
We did.
I think it's inert at this point.
He nods. The lower, weaker stones only are usually good for one or two changes, and they will usually have the worst kickback if you use one. I've done a little bit of research into them.
Okay.
Though, this isn't what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about your problems and any issues that you may have, and to try to help you through it.
Okay.
Though, as he says that, there is a loud crash outside in the main area of the tavern.
Hale immediately gets up to go figure out what the heck that was.
It was a very loud crash, and you can hear Pokemon screaming.
Oh boy. Yep.
Oh no. What is
Yep.
this?
And we're out to go figure out what the heck is going on.
And Shale, as you poke your head out and look, you see a very bloodied, beaten Scyther. Before we cut to black.
Freaking heck.
To be continued.
Because I wanna get through the stuff we have to do. And I want to make sure we start on time for the Digimon game because I have to shorten the time for the game.
Okay.
All right, well, let me go ahead and wrap up this recording at least. Before we do. So, thank you everybody for joining us today for Lost, or not Lost in
The Last Hope.
The Last Hope, yes. I don't know why, but I set up the credits with
Because you didn't get to do Lost in Chaos this week.
Yeah, that's
Your
probably
mind
it.
is
Yeah.
still on it.
All right, so Last in Chaos crossover event when?
You know,
No,
to
but
be
seriously,
honest,
do
when you
do
were
that,
first
do
in
that,
here, I thought Vane was going to be making an appearance, not Shade.
That's fair, but I actually get to play Vane as a character, not Shade.
That's true, since you're now the storyteller of Starlight.
Yeah, so, you know. I'll take my opportunity where I can get it, you know?
Very fair.
So anyways, yeah, thank you all so much for joining us today for The Last Hope Scar, one of our Pokemon campaigns. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Patreon, Blue Sky, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that allows the channel to keep on functioning, to keep on happening. I cannot do these streams without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, and of course you can pick up some packs of cards through stream loots to help out. But for now, thank you all so much for joining. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.